Hello everyone, and welcome back to Archeage 101. My name is Jahlon, and I lead the Paradox Guild on the Sulphura server. So if you're on Sulphura and you need anything, feel free to message me in-game or send me an in-game mail. Out of game, you can head over to our webpage at www.paradoxgaming.net, or you can send us an email at the address below. Alright everyone, welcome back to Archeage 101. Today's topic is Guild Cloaks. But before we get into that, I want to let everyone know that I have 27 more Squirrel Gliders to give away. Tryon's August Creators giveaway were squirrels again. So I'm going to be giving away 6, count them 6 squirrels with this video. Make sure to put some sort of comment on this video, and I'm going to be doing the raffle next Wednesday. So today's objective on Guild Cloaks, I'm going to show you how to get the Guild Cloak, and then I'm going to show you the difference between the guild levels so you know how you need to level up your guild to get the cloak you need. I'm going to show you where to hunt the stones, and then I'm going to show you how to feed the Guild Cloak. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you into a level 1 guild's prestige shop. So it's Shift V, or the community button, guild, and then here's your prestige shop. So when you open this up, it's going to show you the Guild Cloaks. They start at the bottom of page 1, and then you'll notice at the top of page 2 that they have lockouts. So this cloak requires a level 3, and these require level 5. I'm going to come back to those in just a minute. So the 2 that you can get from a level 1 guild is the attack speed arrow flash cloak, or you can get the mage cloak with the cast time. The next one up was commonly referred to as the archer's cloak with the move speed. I've seen some other builds use it. And then at level 5, you get the tanking cloak with the block and parry, as well as the healer cloak with spirit. Now, big important thing to pay attention to before you make your decision is, as you can see, I'm coming over to the Proven Warrior workbench, and I'm going to show you real quick after you would level up, say, your Ephraim Windsong cloak that has the move speed. You have 2 choices to which cloak you want to level up. You could either go with one that gives Death Pen, or you could level up one that is ranged crit damage. Some people play Archeage straight for PvE purposes. There's nothing wrong with that. Generally, the second line cloak is the one you want for PvE purposes, but just make sure that you think it through before you buy your cloak. So I'm going to go into a character. I'm going to buy the cloak with you all. So the character I'm playing is a ranged base character. So I am going to buy the Ephraim Windsong cloak. And as you can see, I have 153 prestige, and I'm buying a 150 prestige cloak. So when I purchase this, it will pop into my bag, and it is basically a basic cloak that you need to level. So now as I cursor over the cloak I've just purchased, it compares it to the cloak I'm wearing. Everyone who has gotten Soul Forged gear in that package lately has a celestial cloak. I want you to realize you are able to feed that celestial item into your cloak. Just hear this one more time. You can feed your current cloak into your guild cloak. I'm going to come back to that when I get finished with showing you where to farm the cloak and how to feed the stones. So here we are in Diamond Shores, and it's at war, and I highly recommend only farming your shards at war. And any titles you have that give you loot drop, I would highly recommend using as well. If you've got consumables that give loot drop, I recommend those as well. So I'm just going to pop a couple of buffs, and you'll notice I'm wearing Soul Forged gear. I'm not using anything other than what a returning player would have. I have some of these consumables, but I'm not going to use them. I am going to use a loot drop potion, though, because I'm hoping to get a couple of stones quickly. Now, ideally, you want to hunt just the Dracorics. They have a much higher drop rate for the item we need. But if you can't quite handle them at your gear level, then hunt some turtles or the crabs that are up here. And as you can see right off the bat, we got a green stone, which is good. Uh, I'm sorry, you got a green shard. Realize that you are going to be farming here forever if you get the max cloak, and I'm going to show you a max cloak in just a few minutes after this video. So I'm going to just farm, and I'm going to put the speed up on the video just so that you can get a rough approximation of how long it takes to get some stones. All right, as you can see right there, I pulled a basic shard and I pulled a stone off of a Dracoric. The stones are going to be worth a lot more. And with that, I have 4. So back to fast forward killing while I get 1 more because I want to show you. A couple of things. And there we go. There's the stone we needed, and I'm going to just move myself out of danger while I do this because we are at war. You really do, like I said earlier, you really do want the war bonus. It takes a long time to level your cloak to the max cap. And then I'm going to go back to Austera in just a second. I'm going to talk about upgrading the cloak. But as we see here, I'm going to come into town and I'm going to, like all other things, I'm going to regrade my item from my inventory. I'm going to pop the cloak in. And as you can see, that stone is gonna basically fill up the whole bar and then some. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this. That's going to do it too. There we go. So this is going to roll it over. And now as the cloak goes from basic to grand, it gives me 6 agility instead of 1. I'm going to pop in 2 more stones. No, I'm going to pop in because I want it to pop the level over. And now the cloak is rare and it gives me 12 agility. Now, just like other items, I am going to regrade one more time. I'm going to put this in there. Now, watch the XP. It's going to take it from rare to arcane. And I have a choice. I could roll off the agility if I wanted to. As I load my choices, it has stamina, spirit, strength, and intel, and agility. Agility high, agility low. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep it as it is. I'm going to pop this other stone in there. And when I synthesize, the cloak is now arcane. And I have 22 agility from it. So that's really why, I'm going to bring this back up. That's really why you want to run the Guild Cloak as opposed to the standard drop cloaks because of the synthesis effect. All right, so when I get to the point where I want to upgrade this cloak, I'm going to come in and I'm going to use this cloak as materials to just limit our screen to the 2. It shows you that you need to have the Ethereum cloak at divine. So here is our Ethereum Windsong cloak, and ours is at arcane, so it doesn't count. But it says you have to have it at divine. Don't waste your time leveling it from divine to divine capped. And what I mean by that is, as you can see, as I cursor over the Windsong one, underneath the word untradeable, it says I have 506 of 534 XP, which is 94%. There are people who know they're going to be stuck at a level for a while. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click onto the Ionad one. And to craft the Ionid Cloak is a lot of materials. So when you have your Delphinid Cloak, you might want to max it out just for max stats. But when you're on the Ionid Cloak, I would not kill myself maxing this one out, because it moves up to an Aranor Cloak, and that is a very, very long grind to max. It took a couple of people that I know more than 16 hours of grinding to cap those out. So just realize it does not have to be maxed leveled to upgrade it. It just has to be in the tier. And then to show you why you want to do this, this is what a end game cloak looks like for a healer. Now, I will say that I ended up pulling the low stats on spirit and resilience, but due to the reroll cost, I am really at this juncture not interested in re-rolling the cloak. If you get a really, really bad roll, just realize you're going to be farming a lot of acids and a lot of cursed armor scraps. But if you're a new player, don't worry about those two things right now. You won't need them until you're on your Aranor Cloak. Just a little extra credit for everybody today. A new event has started. As you can see, there is a commemorative event worker in Austera, and when you come over to him, he's going to tell you to do two things. He's going to tell you to, let me bring this down. He's going to tell you to rally to Reedwind and do a quest, and for that it's going to give you honor and honor pots, and you're going to want as many of those as you can. You're going to want as much honor as you can before we go into 4.0. The other one is guild standing, and this is the important one. It's going to give you 50 prestige, 50 guild XP, and 400 vocation badges. This is a very good way to level up your guilds, and it's also a very good way to get your personal prestige caps high so that you can buy all the stuff you need. And that's everything I have for you today. I'm Jahlon from the Sulfuria server. If you're on Sulfuria and you need something, go ahead and send me an in-game message or mail. Check out our website, or send me an email to the address below. That's it. Class dismissed. Hey, you. Yes, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Hit that subscribe button. Watch a couple of more videos. Go check out our website.